Yo, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. So this guy, Wes Weston, is that his name? Wes Watson. Bro, I don't know him from Adam. I saw one video. I think it was like last year, and my initial thought was this guy basically he looks like the type who, you know what? Let me just get straight into the video.
UFC fighting is gay. Like MMA fighting
Already.
and all that shit is for people who never really were in fights.
Did you hear that? That's the first thing he said. Let's rewind. What the fuck?
UFC fighting is gay. Like MMA fighting and all that shit is for people who never really were in fights. Pro fighters are pussies, okay?
The guy goes to prison, 7 years, comes out, tries to change his life, and then money, fame, greed.
Bruh, this guy said pro fighters are pussies. Bruv. I swear to you, yeah, when it gets to steroids, yeah. Like, I think there's a certain point, yeah, when you do steroids, and then that's it. It starts to affect your mental. If he walked up to Habib, yeah, and he said that to Habib, or Islam, or, do you know what? Let it be anyone, yeah, in the middleweight. From middleweight, I swear to you, yeah, any middleweight, yeah, would handle him with ease. Any middleweight would handle him with ease. I don't know, he looks like he's probably 220, 250, he's not 250, okay. I'll say 225 pounds maybe. Maybe 200 pounds. Any middleweight, 185, 180, will handle him with ease. They'll just take him down on ground and pound him. I don't know what this guy is on, but let's just get straight into it, bruv. Let me hear some more.
Power, all that got to him, and look what the end result is. He was openly challenging people to come to the gym to fight him. Him getting arrested, thrown in a police car again.
Wes Watson, a YouTuber
Did
renowned
anyone
for
knock
his
him
gripping
out?
tales of life in California's prisons,
He's
is
actually
now
walking into
stirring up a
gyms.
storm as his alpha male persona crumbles before the public's eyes. At first glance, it might seem like just a series of personal missteps, but is the real reason truly that simple? Before the scandals, Watson stood at a pinnacle few YouTubers reach, sharing raw, survival-driven prison experiences, seen as a living testament to thriving in hell, amassing millions of views, and becoming an icon for those craving strength and discipline. Yet, as his career grew, he leaned into self-proclaimed alpha male status, following in the footsteps of figures like Andrew Tate, Dan Bilzerian, and Liver King. In doing so, he fell prey to deeply human flaws, mistakes that not only tarnished his reputation, but also rippled.
I swear to you, yeah, out of all the names, yeah, that he just fucking mentioned, yeah, Dan Bilzerian is the only one that I salute him. Now, he is someone, yeah, who lived that life. He is open about it. Like, he's open about it. Like, he's lived that life and whatnot. And he basically wasn't. He no longer wanted it no more. You get it? How's my volume? Okay, that's better. That's better. Like, he had all of that life, and then when he started speaking out about Palestine and everything, he started to lose everything. But that's someone that you can actually admire, you know? But dickheads like this, what are they offering to society, bruv? At least Dan Bilzerian, yeah, is offering truth to society. And these dickheads are out here acting all macho. Andrew Tate, he's no fucking better. I've never liked him, man. I've never liked Andrew Tate at all. And that whole time when he got arrested and whatnot, I kind of thought that was shitty. Like, I thought that was all, you know, he should face justice, but for real shit, innit? not make-believe shit. I don't believe in that shit. So when he got arrested, it was kind of a bit fishy, and I was thinking, oh, okay, let me keep an eye on the situation. But then, I've never liked him, bruv. At all.
Outward, affecting those around him. This is evident in allegations of peddling online lifestyle coaching courses, flaunting exaggerated achievements, and ultimately being humiliatingly exposed by penguins. At the peak of it all, he faced accusations of assaulting a man, an act that raises fears he might return to the very place he once escaped. From a YouTube legend of prison lore, Wes Watson now teeters on the brink of collapse, reputation, wealth, and alpha image reduced to a fragile shell. So what were the turning points that transformed a once-admired figure into a lightning rod for controversy, and what lies ahead for him? Let's dive deeper to uncover the truth. Looking back at Wes Watson's childhood in San Diego, California, it's hard to imagine he'd one day become a YouTube sensation. Recounting raw tales of survival in prison.
Fucking stuck on your YouTube, bro.
150 miles from glamorous Los Angeles, San Diego was
you should have just stayed there.
Sun-drenched streets weathered by time, sprawling beaches hiding clandestine deals and creeping vices, far removed from the glitz and hustle of Hollywood stars and elite. In this setting, Wes's childhood was steeped in chaos. As a teenager, he veered toward quick cash, drawn to bad habits and a life driven by instinct. Raised in a laid-back hippie environment, he still got swept into the underbelly, dealing shady transactions and climbing to a middleman role, raking in massive weekly profits. But the illusion of power and wealth was fleeting. In 2009, Ruben Carvajal entered the police records, a man who owed Wes and his crew money. Wes and his group stormed a motel room, assaulted Ruben, and stole his belongings. But the scheme collapsed when police swooped in. The kingpin aura vanished, and Wes was thrust into county jail, where he'd spend nearly a decade. During his long years behind bars, Wes Watson began to transform. Gone were the days of spiraling into violence and resentment. He turned to small but enduring practices: mindfulness, reading, and physical training. In the harsh isolation of prison, Wes learned that survival couldn't rely on luck or fleeting strength. Iron discipline, unyielding responsibility, and radical change were the only things keeping him grounded. By 2014, Wes somehow got hold of a phone. Rather than squandering the opportunity, he used it to jot down lessons, plan for the future, and share his story on Instagram. His posts, workout photos, quotes on discipline, and insights on a positive mindset slowly gained traction. Though at the time his audience was just a few hundred followers, mostly fellow inmates and their families. When someone asked why he started an Instagram account, his response caught many by surprise.
I love being positive. Like, I was negative my whole life. I want attention. People like me and you, like, we do what we do because we like attention. We'll be stars and we'll win because we want attention.
It wasn't the confession of a fraud, but the raw honesty of a man who truly understood his own nature.
Bro, he's full of shit,
walked
bro.
out of prison in 2017, he didn't leave empty-handed. His Instagram account, with around 10,000 followers, was primed to embrace his story of strength and discipline. From there, he launched Watson Fit, a business centered on fitness, discipline, and lifestyle coaching, all rooted in his real prison experiences, from training his body to forging his mind. He didn't choose this path randomly. Fitness was what saved him from crumbling during those isolated years, a tangible testament that a strong body and personal discipline.
I swear to you, yeah, he could have done so many different things. Yeah, he has so many different opportunities with his whole YouTube career. Like, he could have opened a gym. He could have started a fitness program. Like, he could have wrote a book. He could have done so many things, like. Start a boot camp, anything. Like, he could have done. He could have went down so many different routes. But he saw Andrew Tate just pop out of nowhere. He's a character, by the way. That's not how he actually is in real life. Have you seen his old videos, Andrew Tate? Like, Andrew Tate is just... I don't know what's wrong with these fucking people, man. I'm tired of this shit, bruv. Sorry, I'm still ill. But realistically speaking, yeah, if you think about it, yeah, it's all for attention. Like, they need to stay relevant because they don't know what to do with their money. Everything is just flashy for them, like, you know, just being flashy, like, here, like, I'm driving this, I live there, bruv, go buy a fucking land, build a fucking house, build a fucking few different houses, and just move your family in the fucking land. That's it. Once you die, you pass away, your kids can take the house, and then you can just pass it down through generations. Why is it so hard for people to have a simple life, man? Why does everyone have to have fucking flashy shit? Why is they always chasing the money? Why you always fucking need to stay relevant? Why you always scamming your fucking fans? Every other fucking day we're hearing someone scamming their fucking fans, bruv. You put in the work, yeah, uploading videos about your workout and doing this and that, yeah, for YouTube, yeah. As the video said, you had like a few hundred subscribers. Then you went up to millions, and then what the fuck, bruv? You could have got sponsorship deals, man. Nike, Adidas, like you could have. There were so many different opportunities that opened there for you, but you decided to scam your subscribers. And I promise you, like, most of these fucking gurus, yeah, health gurus and fucking financial bros, like, the internet is free, bruv. Why are you paying for courses, bruv? The internet is free. And if you really want to know what's in their courses, go study encoding, bruv. And you can easily go in. See, now I'm encouraging hacking. No, ethical hacking, man. Like, do it for good. You know what I mean? Don't do bad things when you're hacking. Do good things. You know what I mean? Learn how to code. But as you know, 70% of the population don't have a fucking inner dialogue. So, it's those poor souls, yeah, that are actually paying for the courses. They don't have that voice in their head telling them, yo, listen, don't do that. He's chatting shit. You get it? It's fuckeries, man. I feel sorry for those people, bro. But then I hate these people that take advantage of them, man.
Could transform a person from within. But the real breakthrough didn't come from Instagram. It came from YouTube. In 2019, Wes launched his GP Penitentiary Life channel and dropped his first video titled "The Time I Almost Lost My Life in Prison." The video exploded, racking up tens of thousands of views. Beyond the numbers, the comments turned Wes into a phenomenon. This is easily one of the best channels on YouTube. Keep telling real stories. Watching your videos made me realize so much and find meaning in my life again. Thank you for sharing these stories. Here's to the channel growing even stronger. I'm officially a loyal fan now. He had crafted a narrative of resilience,
and you're robbing
a personal
people like
journey
that.
both controversial
Imagine
and
you're robbing people
from
like
an
that,
unknown
bruv.
inmate to an inspiring influencer.
Who were there for
This
you
wave
from the
of
get-go,
positivity
bro.
didn't last forever, as we'll see. But in 2019, Wes was undeniably one of the biggest names in the self-improvement world. His prison life video series racked up tens of millions of views, with people stunned by the stories he told. Truth be told, the first time I watched one of his videos, I was jolted by his loud, raw, almost abrasive delivery. It wasn't a polished speech. It felt like he was yelling straight at me, confronting the things I'd been dodging for years. From there, the money rolled in, mostly from his fitness brand and the life coaching programs he built, paired with his bulging muscles and increasingly intense tone.
Don't fall for it. That shit is fucking.
The tough ex-con image could sell
That
far
shit is
more than
fucking
just prison
steroid,
stories.
bruv.
Riding the rising alpha male wave of the time, he turned his YouTube channel into a pulpit, preaching how to be a man directly to the ears of young, insecure men. In an era where men faced mounting pressure to succeed, to make bank, to appear strong, Wes's raw, gritty rants felt like a bitter but believable medicine. On his website, he boasted that his business pulled in $10 million a year, that he drove a Lamborghini and lived in a Miami penthouse, all claimed as his own.
Bullshit,
But as time
bruv.
went on, his persona became an exaggerated,
Fucking
volatile caricature,
bullshit.
at one point screaming in a video simply because the sound of a leaf blower interrupted his recording.
Well, there the you go. 2 minutes of the video wasted because these motherfuckers just don't get that it's so fucking annoying.
Many
Yeah, that guy's on fucking steroids, bruv. Well, you couldn't fucking just stop the video and just do it again. Like, you see those young, impressionable teenagers and young men who don't really have role models, and then they're looking for people to look up to and shit. We need to start being role models for these people, man. We need to start doing a bit more. Like, because like 2026, I hope we can all go into it with a new energy, man, and leave these people in the past. Like, no more financial bros, no more fucking health gurus, no more none of these guys, man. None of them, man. We're all fucking tired of them, bruv. All of them, man. I'm sick and fucking tired of them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear about them. I don't want to know about them. I don't want to see them on my screen. I don't want nothing to do with them, bruv. We need to all leave them. We need to all come together. Start making YouTube channels. Start following each other. Subscribing to each other's channel. Growing each other's channel. And then bam. That way there's more of us than them. I want to start a YouTube revolution. Seriously, subscribe, bruv. And let me know if you got a channel so I can do the favor and subscribe back.
He believed that Wes's changing voice, aging face, and erratic temper were the fallout of steroid abuse. Over time, that rage only grew more apparent. By 2023, cracks began to form in his loyal fan base. On Wes's subreddit, a user named the Dutch Demon laid bare his experience. He'd purchased a coaching package priced at $3,000 a month, which Wes generously slashed to $1,000 because the user was on the brink of bankruptcy.
I actually have a question for the ladies. Like, ladies, any ladies watching, yeah? Let me ask you a question. Do you find that attractive? Like, all that big, bulgy muscle and all that? Please, leave it in the comment section, because I personally think, yeah, like, because the majority of the women that I see, like, with guys like this, yeah, those women themselves, yeah, they look jacked as well, don't it? So I think they're just probably sharing steroids. You know, they're all doing steroids together. They have like a steroid party. If you're a natural woman that you don't take steroids and you find that attractive, please leave it in the comment section and let me know. Because personally, like, I think it's just an ego thing, man. I want to be big and buff, right? It's just the ego thing. You can't even scratch your back, bruv. You can't even clean your back. When was the last time you actually cleaned your back by yourself? Can't even touch your back, bruv. And you don't want to be in a situation where you can't touch your back because you got too much because you got too much muscles. Because if it comes down to a fight, you're fucked. Completely fucked. Trust me. You won't be able to throw punches properly. You won't be able to do a lot of things. You'll be off balance because the upper body is usually bigger, and then you got smaller legs and whatnot. So a real fighter, bruv, it doesn't matter. You can get a real good 155, yeah, and they will go for the legs. Bah, takedown, quick takedown, bah. As soon as they take down, they start swinging. Boop, boop, boop. He could have just stayed with his fucking YouTube community. He could have just built a whole new fucking chapter. He could have had a fucking YouTube sponsorship and have a whole fucking dedicated channel with YouTube's backing. He could have done so many different things, man. But he decided to fuck around and find out.
Dutch Demon bet his faith and the largest sum he'd ever spent, clinging to Wes's promise of making thousands a day. But afterward, Wes dodged messages, postponed calls, and brushed it off with "things are chaotic." When Dutch Demon demanded a refund, he was met with silence. In the end, his bank had to issue a chargeback because Wes and his team deliberately ignored him. A diehard fan had turned whistleblower, and the community began questioning Wes's million-dollar mentor image. By 2024, Wes's persona crumbled more publicly than ever. During a recording of the Fresh and Fit podcast, he was grilled by Andrew Wilson for his obsession with money. Wes retaliated with personal attacks.
Are you proud of who the f you are?
Why?
That's a bag of trash. Proud
Because
of
I've been to fucking prison?
Jesus
Beta.
Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits.
Beta.
Get raped up.
Wes's brash demeanor and impulsive outbursts left many viewers feeling he had crossed a line, losing the restraint that once defined him. The backlash was swift. Public curiosity turned into relentless digging, unearthing a slew of controversial details. On Reddit, discussions erupted like a rumor bazaar. Some claimed the $30 million San Diego mansion was merely a rental costing around $80,000 a month, and his lavish lifestyle was just a carefully crafted facade. Commentary channels took jabs at his romantic life, with unverified claims that his girlfriend had left him, fueling further debate. At that moment, YouTuber John Bravo dropped a bombshell video. Wes Watson and Big Boy suffer nuclear meltdown, delving into the darker corners of Wes's personal life, amplifying the wave of skepticism. On social media, Wes became a punching bag, mocked in countless memes and biting comments. Even Penguin Zero, a renowned satirical YouTuber, piled on.
So Wes Watson is your generic ChatGPT AI spit out life coach where he doesn't actually do anything. He just asks people to give him money and he tells them that they're going to be successful for doing it. That's his whole life.
Mistake piled upon mistake, and by late 2024, Wes Watson's career veered into a dark alley. On December 29, 2024, at Elevation Fitness in Miami's Wynwood district, a viral video captured Wes and others dragging and assaulting Hakeem Ibrahim, another gym member. The clip.
I remember this clip, yeah. I don't think they're gonna play the clip, but it's really easy for you guys to find it. Like, I know it's on X. Like, the X is a place. Oh my god, I hate X. I just deleted it. Like, I hate X, bro. But you know, you can find it on X. The guy, yeah, he approaches him, and he uses a weapon. Like, I think he had a weight in his hand, and he just hits him with the weight. And I promise you, yeah, there was like, it wasn't just him. The guy got jumped. There was like 3 or 4 different guys, and they were just jumping on this guy. Like, they would, yeah, it looked a bit dirty, bruv. But then, yeah, next thing you know, yeah, what happens is he basically acts like the victim when police get involved. And he doesn't stop. Like, he basically knocks out the guy. The guy is knocked out, and he continues to hit the guy until the guy wakes back up. And he tells him, yo, leave me alone. Like, I saw the video. Like, I shouldn't. Like, the guy is proper bruised up. Like he's got his lip busted. He's got his eyes swollen. I saw the, what is it called? The body cam footage with the police. You can find it on YouTube. It's easy to find. And like, he thinks he was the victim in that situation, just because the guy walked up to him. And he was like, yeah, it's self-defense. Police arrested him. They was like, yeah, it's not, that's... I don't know what the police said yet, but let's find out.
Exploded on Reddit and TikTok. Splitting social media, some sneered, he never changed. A violent thug stays a violent thug, while others were cautious.
Like, he beat him.
We don't know the full
like,
story.
that's the thing, yeah, he had in his hand, yeah.
The Alpha Meltdown meme storm
yeah,
began
he smacked him with the
image
weight
Wes
belt.
had painstakingly built. Amid the chaos, John Bravo Films delivered a knockout blow,
and it was a thick
belt
as well.
Far more brutal than the official clip suggested. Bravo pointed out Wes's two-faced nature, a $1 million mentor on YouTube's stage versus an unhinged figure in reality.
Like, all those hits, yeah, are getting him in the face.
When Miami police stormed into fitness, handcuffing Wes Watson in front of dozens of witnesses and charging him with felony battery over the brawl. The image of a self-proclaimed discipline guru being led away from the gym he once hailed as his sanctuary of freedom spread like wildfire, becoming a stark symbol of fate's irony. Released on bond, Wes took to Instagram, insisting it was self-defense.
Bullshit.
The other party provoked him. Yet, by June 2025, court documents revealed a shift in his defense. He argued it was a consensual fight. The plaintiff fiercely disputed this, providing additional video evidence to bolster their claims. The Miami lawsuit remains unresolved, but Wes's legal troubles are far from over. After the shock of his arrest and facing felony battery charges, he should have stayed silent to await the court's ruling. Instead, Wes chose a different path, doubling down, inadvertently fueling the fire, consuming his public image. On podcasts and viral clips, he turned his sights on the MMA community.
UFC fighting is gay. Like, MMA fighting and all that shit is for people who never really were in fights. Pro fighters are pussies. okay?
Mocking professional fighters as guys who just train all day, calling them mentally weak with no alpha spirit. For a former inmate who built his brand on a warrior persona, these words were a direct taunt to a world defined by sweat and
Good,
stripes.
man.
The
Good.
response came
Good.
swiftly. Gordon Ryan, a
Good.
grappling legend, fired back with a pointed message. The people you're trashing could pin you to the mat, do whatever they want, and you'd be powerless.
Exactly.
His words, calm but razor sharp, stripped away Wes's alpha mask. Dean Lister, a respected former UFC fighter and jiu-jitsu coach, also
These guys will
calling
beat the
Watson
shit out of
to
him,
misguided.
bro.
Anyone heard of this guy? Damn, would be so easy to beat him in less than a minute, unless he
Like,
had like
literally,
4 friends or
bro.
something. Such an embarrassment that he claims to be from San Diego. Clips of Gordon's retort went viral. On Reddit and TikTok, memes flooded in, depicting Wes in imagined defeat. To the martial arts community, it was a symbolic honor verdict. For the broader audience, it marked the end of the alpha male illusion. Wes reduced to hollow bravado in front of the camera, unable to stand shoulder to shoulder with true fighters. Perhaps the greatest tragedy of Wes Watson lies not in his arrests or the looming threat of convictions, but in his forgetting the very things that saved him in prison.
Send him to prison. I don't know how he's out, bruv.
From a fallen man who found his way through fitness and mindfulness, Wes transformed into a symbol of strength. But the further he went, the more he slipped onto a stage of illusion, where loud roars drowned out calm reflection, and the gleam of a Lamborghini overshadowed the sweat-soaked lessons.
All of this
the gym.
for
His
what,
story may
bruv?
end in mocking
For
laughter,
what,
but it
man?
can also serve as a mirror.
I
True
don't
strength
understand
doesn't come
these
from fist
flashy
or flex
fuckers,
muscles
bro.
and photos. It comes from
Like, honestly, man, I don't fucking understand it, man. And you got all these fucking electric components in the fucking car, yeah? Listen. Do you know what electric magnetic pulse is? Because, like, China got a few. I know Russia got a few. Like, America got a few. Like, everybody got a few. So, like, who's to say someone doesn't drop a EMP over the skies and all the electric components, everything that has electric, anything just goes off? Why do you think they tell you to get these, like, the electric cars? They push you to get electric cars. And anytime you try to have an old car, there's like a tax on it and whatnot. Here in the UK, yeah, if you have a certain type of car, you're not allowed to drive in certain parts of the UK of London unless you want to pay a fine or you want to pay a charge. Honestly, they'll tell you, yeah, the emission of the car is too much, so you're gonna have to pay a charge for you to go through this road. It's fucking ridiculous. That's the reason why they're trying to get rid of these old cars that just work on petrol. Like, you can fix yourself, no electric on it, because you can't turn them off. That would be look. Let me put it like this, yeah. NASA has a whole fucking car park here full of cars from the 70s, 60s. All fresh cars from that era. All of them were made in that era. Fresh cars. Now, why do you think they have those cars? So, I'm telling you, if you want to be rich, yeah, and if you... This is the new way of being rich, having a car that runs. having a house with your own food growing in the back. This is how you be rich in the new age. I swear down. Because what's coming, yeah, is going to be all these fucking influencers, they're going to be a bygone, like something from a bygone era. I'm telling you now. Like, we're going to look back and think to ourselves. And we're going to think to ourselves, like, what the fuck? What was we thinking? Honestly speaking. So if you want to be rich, yeah, be smart. Buy some gold. Buy some silver. Don't listen to these fucking influencers. These fucking financial bros. Don't do it. Don't do it. You get it? Don't do it. Just don't do it, man.
mastering anger, holding on to kindness, and living honestly when no one's watching. We don't need to be alpha males to prove our worth. Sometimes the bravest act is to pause, correct course, and choose a different path, one that leads to goodness.
Like, literally, that's a great way of ending on it. Like, that is the best way, yeah, for you to be rich. Finding a way of goodness. And I promise you, yeah, if you have a house, if you have an off-grid house, and you got your nice little garden, you're growing your tomatoes, you're growing your potatoes, you're growing your food in the back, you got your chickens, you're living life, you're good. Got solar panels there, you're collecting your water. Like, the people that are already living like this, you don't understand. They are way ahead. We just don't know it, but they are billionaires. Because when the shift happens, yeah, and like everyone is scattered around, like looking for things and looking for food and whatnot, and those people are good, they are the billionaires. Just think about it. Don't listen to these fucking Wes Watson, bruv. Who the fuck is Wes Watson, bruv? Don't listen to them, bruv. He could have had a fucking better opportunity. He could have had a fucking income from YouTube. YouTube could have been directly paying him every fucking month if he started a fucking fitness program with YouTube. People were enjoying his stories. And like most people who's gone to prison, yeah, they got fucking so many stories though. Most of them are fucking hilarious. So like, why didn't you just make series of your fucking life, man, and shit that you did? Turn it into a fucking comedy sketch. There were so many fucking opportunities. I don't understand, yeah, someone here who has the idea, yeah, to start a YouTube channel, yeah, and say, you know what, I'm going to tell my life about prison life in stories and whatnot. You had a fucking niche and people were subscribing. You could have just stuck on that niche, yeah, and progressed. But no, you decided to fucking start scamming your people. And that's one thing I don't fucking understand, man. How low can you go for you to scam the people that changed your life? Why not give back to them? Why don't you pick someone randomly every week and do something for them? Start a charity. Start a foundation. Like, it's just all more. They just want more. That's all they want. They just want more. They don't really care about anything else apart from themselves. And I'm just going to finish on that note. If you're all the way here to the end and you're not subscribed, we should be friends. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta luego.